Chosen ones, what I'm about to reveal may amaze you, even leave you stunned. If you're here watching this right now, it's no coincidence. You've been guided here by divine forces because a powerful shift is unfolding in your life. You're stepping into a season where even your rivals are left wondering how you keep winning. That's right. What once overwhelmed and haunted you is now bending to your will. This isn't just a change in thinking. It's a profound spiritual and energetic awakening. As a chosen one, you're about to witness your power expand in ways you never imagined. But to harness it fully, you need to understand the process. Before we dive into this transformative message, I want you to pause for a moment and do three things. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number carries a unique spiritual vibration that will amplify the energy of this video and your journey. And remember, if you are truly one of the chosen, you'll feel compelled to stay until the very end, because your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. Those who aren't ready may not make it through, but for those who do, this could change your life forever. Let's begin. The first sign is unmatched resilience. Chosen ones, they've tried to break you, to bury you under the weight of pain, fear, and doubt. They believed the hardships would crush you, that you would falter under the pressure. But instead, you transformed every ounce of suffering into strength. What was meant to destroy you became the very force that fortified you. Your ability to rise from the shadows, to stand tall when everything was stacked against you, is what sets you apart. This resilience isn't just impressive, it's unshakable. Think back to the times when giving up felt like the only option. You stood at the crossroads of despair and hope, feeling the weight of failure and rejection pressing down on you. What pulled you through? It wasn't just willpower, it was purpose. Deep within you burned a fire that refused to die, even in your darkest moments. That fire wasn't ordinary, it was divine. It was a whisper from God, reminding you of who you are and the destiny you carry. Like gold refined in fire, your spirit has grown stronger with every trial. Romans 5 verses 3 to 4 perfectly captures this transformation. Tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. Your trials weren't just difficulties. They were tools, shaping you into someone extraordinary. Comment resilient spirit if you felt this transformation in your own life. Resilience is not the absence of struggle. It's the ability to face struggle head-on and emerge better for it. They thought that by throwing challenges your way, they would weaken you. But with each battle, you've only grown stronger. Your resilience has become a force they cannot comprehend, a quiet, unstoppable strength that refuses to bow to fear or adversity. The beauty of resilience is that it doesn't just protect you, it transforms you. The pain you've endured has become your teacher. The losses you've suffered your greatest lessons. You've learned to bend without breaking, to adapt without losing your essence, and to trust that every setback is a setup for something greater. Consider the story of Job in the Bible. Job endured unimaginable loss, his family, his health, his wealth, all stripped away. Yet, through it all, he remained steadfast in his faith. Job's resilience wasn't rooted in his circumstances. It was rooted in his trust in God. In the end, Job was restored, not just to what he had lost, but to something greater. His resilience wasn't just about surviving. It was about thriving beyond the storm. Like Job, your trials have tested you, but they've also revealed the depth of your strength and the unshakable foundation of your faith. In your own life, resilience has shown up in ways you may not have even recognized at the time. Perhaps it was the courage to get out of bed when grief threatened to paralyze you. Maybe it was finding the strength to try again after failure knocked you down. Or it could have been the quiet resolve to keep moving forward when every door seemed to close. These moments may have felt insignificant in the moment, but they were the building blocks of your unshakable spirit. Resilience doesn't just impact your life. It impacts those around you. People are watching you, even if you don't realize it. They see how you face challenges, how you keep going when others would have given up. Your resilience inspires them to find their own strength. You may not hear their applause or see the ripple effects of your perseverance, but trust that your journey is making a difference. Your life becomes a testament to the power of faith, purpose, and the unrelenting will to rise. This unshakable resilience also changes your perspective on future challenges. What once seemed impossible now feels like another opportunity to grow. The mountains that used to intimidate you now look like stepping stones to something greater. You understand that resilience isn't about avoiding pain or hardship. It's about trusting that no matter what comes your way, you have what it takes to overcome it. But let's be honest, resilience doesn't always feel powerful in the moment. There are times when it feels like you're barely holding on, like you're fighting a losing battle. Yet, even in those moments, your spirit refuses to surrender. That refusal, that quiet defiance against despair, is resilience in action. It's the declaration that you are not defined by your circumstances, but by your response to them. Your resilience is also deeply connected to your faith. It's not just about inner strength. It's about divine empowerment. Philippians 4 verse 13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me." This verse is a foundation of your resilience. It's the reason you've been able to rise when others expected you to fall. It's the source of your courage, your endurance, and your ability to see light even in the darkest of times. As you embrace your resilience, let it remind you of who you truly are. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a warrior, a force to be reckoned with, someone who refuses to be defined by their trials. Your resilience is not just a testament to your strength. It's a reflection of God's faithfulness in your life. It's proof that He is with you, guiding you, and preparing you for something greater. Chosen ones, your resilience is your superpower. It's what has carried you through the storms and what will propel you into your destiny. It's the reason your rivals wonder how you keep standing, how you keep moving forward, how you keep winning. They don't understand it, but they see it and they fear it. Now, as we move forward, let's uncover the next sign, a revelation of the strategic brilliance that has allowed you to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast every challenge. The second sign is strategic brilliance. Here's what they didn't see coming. You're not just strong, you're smart. You don't fight battles recklessly or rely solely on brute force. Instead, you outthink your challenges and your rivals. They underestimated you, expecting predictable moves, but your ability to anticipate, strategize, and innovate left them speechless. This isn't just about reacting to circumstances. It's about mastering them. Your strategic brilliance is the key that turns the tables. Time and time again, think of David and Goliath, a story as timeless as it is powerful. Goliath was the obvious favorite, a giant with unmatched strength and the backing of an army. David was an unarmored shepherd boy armed with nothing but a sling and 5 smooth stones. But David didn't see the battlefield as others did. Where others saw overwhelming odds, he saw opportunity. His strategy wasn't to match Goliath's strength, but to use what he knew best. With one carefully aimed stone, he defeated the giant in a way no one expected. Like David, your ability to see solutions where others see obstacles is what sets you apart. Comment strategic mind if you know that your strength lies not just in your power, but in your wisdom. Strategic brilliance isn't about having all the answers from the start. It's about staying adaptable, seeing multiple moves ahead, and knowing when to act. Chosen ones, this isn't something you stumbled upon by accident. It was developed in the trenches of your life. Every setback taught you how to think differently. Every failure showed you how to approach challenges creatively. And every battle sharpened your instincts. They thought they could outmatch you because they didn't realize you weren't playing the same game. While they focused on power, you mastered precision. While they relied on force, you leaned into foresight. But let's not sugarcoat it. Strategic brilliance requires a level of patience and discipline that most people lack. There were moments when you had to hold back, when charging forward would have been easier but ultimately unwise. You learned how to wait for the right moment, how to conserve your energy, and how to strike with impact rather than waste your strength. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 reminds us, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." You've learned to align your actions with the right timing, and that's what makes your strategy so effective. Think about the way you've navigated challenges in your life. Perhaps you face a situation where the odds seemed overwhelmingly stacked against you, a workplace filled with competition, a personal relationship full of manipulation, or a financial hurdle that seemed insurmountable. Others might have panicked or given up, but you took a different approach. You studied the situation, weighed your options, and acted with precision. By the time they realized what was happening, you had already won. That's not luck. That's strategy. This brilliance extends to how you manage relationships, too. You've learned the art of discernment, knowing who to trust and when to walk away. They might have thought they could manipulate or control you, but your ability to read between the lines kept you steps ahead. Proverbs 22 verse 3 affirms this wisdom. "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." Your strategic mind isn't just about reacting to challenges. It's about anticipating them before they even arise. Your approach to obstacles is also deeply rooted in creativity. While others see one path, you see endless possibilities. Where others see chaos, you see patterns. This ability to innovate in the face of difficulty is what allows you to turn even the most impossible situations into stepping stones. Take a moment to reflect on your journey. How many times have you come up with solutions that others couldn't even imagine? That's the power of your strategic mind at work. This brilliance isn't limited to battles or crises. It's woven into how you pursue your purpose. You realize that achieving greatness requires more than hard work. It demands smart work. You know how to prioritize, how to delegate, and how to focus on what truly matters. Your strategic approach allows you to move through life with purpose, avoiding distractions and staying aligned with your destiny. Strategic brilliance also makes you a leader, whether you recognize it or not. People look to you for guidance because they see how you handle challenges with clarity and confidence. Your ability to see the bigger picture inspires others to trust you, to follow your lead, and to believe that victory is possible even in the face of adversity. You don't just fight battles, you inspire others to fight theirs. But let's talk about why this brilliance is so misunderstood. They don't see the late nights you spend strategizing, the sacrifices you've made to stay focused, or the discipline it takes to think several steps ahead. They see the results but not the process. And that's why they're left wondering how you keep winning. They think it's luck, but you know it's divine guidance combined with relentless effort. Chosen ones, your strategic mind is a gift. It's what allows you to dismantle adversaries without even breaking a sweat. It's what empowers you to see possibilities where others see problems. And it's what equips you to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. This brilliance is not just a skill. It's a reflection of the God-given wisdom within you. As you move forward, let this truth sink in. Your ability to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast is not just about survival. It's about stepping into your full potential. Chosen ones, we've only scratched the surface. The next signs will show you how your ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones and inspire even the greatest minds around you is cementing your legacy. You won't want to miss this. Take a moment to subscribe and activate all notifications so you never miss another life-changing message like this. Let's keep going. The third sign is turning obstacles into opportunities. Chosen ones, what they don't understand is that every setback you face was simply a setup for a greater comeback. They thought the challenges would stop you, but instead, they became the fuel for your rise. While others crumble under pressure, you pivot. You adapt. You find ways to take even the most chaotic, painful situations and reshape them into moments of growth and transformation. This ability isn't luck, it's divine preparation. It's the mark of someone who is chosen for greatness. Adversity has a way of revealing who you truly are. For some, it becomes a breaking point. For you, it has been a turning point. Every time life knocked you down, you found a way to rise. not just to the same level, but to one even higher. Think about Joseph, betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery. What seemed like a hopeless situation became the foundation for his rise to power in Egypt. Joseph didn't just survive. He thrived because of the very obstacles meant to destroy him. Like Joseph, your setbacks have become stepping stones, each one elevating you closer to your purpose. Isaiah 61 verse 3 speaks of this truth. To give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Comment, opportunity creator. If you've seen how adversity has been transformed into advantage in your own life, this transformation isn't accidental, it's intentional. You've learned that obstacles are not roadblocks, they're redirections. When a door closes, you don't stand there in defeat. You look for a window, a side path, or even build a new door altogether. This mindset is what sets you apart. It's what allows you to see possibility where others see failure. Your ability to adapt isn't just a skill. It's a reflection of the faith that God has instilled in you. You understand that no matter how dire a situation looks, God is still in control. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds us, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Think about the moments in your life when everything seemed to fall apart. Maybe it was a job loss that felt devastating at the time, only to lead to an opportunity that aligned perfectly with your gifts. Perhaps it was a relationship that ended, leaving you heartbroken but ultimately freeing you to discover your worth and purpose. These moments weren't accidents, they were divine setups. What felt like endings were actually beginnings. You learned to trust the process, even when it didn't make sense, and in doing so, you uncovered the hidden blessings within the chaos. Your ability to turn obstacles into opportunities also comes from your willingness to embrace change. Change is uncomfortable. It disrupts the familiar and forces you to step into the unknown. But chosen ones, you've discovered that the unknown is where growth happens. It's where faith takes over and where the seeds of transformation are planted. You've learned to let go of what no longer serves you, even when it's painful, trusting that God is making room for something better. Consider the metaphor of a seed. When a seed is planted, it's buried in darkness, seemingly forgotten. But beneath the surface, it's breaking open, growing roots, and preparing to burst forth into the light. Your obstacles have been the soil, and your resilience has been the roots growing deep. Now, you're stepping into the light, blossoming into the person you were always meant to be. Your journey of turning obstacles into opportunities is also a testament to your creativity and resourcefulness. You've learned to think differently, to approach problems from angles others wouldn't consider. Where others see chaos, you see patterns. Where they see limitations, you see potential. This isn't just about survival, it's about innovation. It's about taking what was meant for harm and using it to create something extraordinary. But let's not ignore the emotional toll this process can take. It's not easy to face adversity with grace. There were moments when the weight felt unbearable, when you questioned whether you could keep going. Yet, even in those moments, you chose to believe in something greater. You chose to trust that the story wasn't over, that the chapter you were living was leading to a triumphant climax. That faith is what carried you through, transforming your obstacles into the very tools that built your character. Your ability to turn adversity into opportunity also serves a greater purpose. It's not just about your success, it's about inspiring others. People are watching you, chosen ones. They see how you navigate challenges with courage and faith, and it gives them hope for their own journeys. Your life becomes a blueprint, a living example of what's possible when you refuse to let circumstances define you. This isn't just about individual transformation, it's about cosmic purpose. Every obstacle you face has been part of a larger plan. You are not just overcoming for yourself. You are overcoming for the people who will be impacted by your story. Your victories are not just personal. They are part of a divine ripple effect, touching lives in ways you may never fully realize. As you continue to turn obstacles into opportunities, let this truth guide you. Your greatest challenges are often the greatest indicators of your calling. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't a threat. The fact that you face so much adversity is proof of the greatness within you. It's a sign that you are chosen, that your life has a purpose far beyond what you can see right now. And now, as we move forward, prepare to uncover the next sign, a revelation of how your journey is inspiring even the greatest minds and innovators around you. The fourth sign is inspiring recognition from innovators, chosen ones. Here's the truth they don't talk about. Your journey resonates with greatness. It goes beyond mere personal achievement. Innovators and visionaries recognize something in you that reflects their own spirit. The same fire, the same drive to rewrite the rules and create something extraordinary. They see in you a kindred spirit, someone who dares to dream beyond limitations and act boldly in the face of opposition. This is why your success feels so disruptive to others. It's not just personal, it's transformational. Your journey has an energy about it that commands attention. You move differently, think differently, and create differently. This difference doesn't go unnoticed, especially by those who are leaders in their fields. They see the courage it takes to break away from the norm, the strength it takes to endure criticism, and the vision it takes to pursue a path that hasn't been paved. Think of figures like Elon Musk. He didn't rise to success by following the rules. He created his own. Innovators like Musk recognize that same defiance of convention in you. They see someone who isn't afraid to challenge norms, who has the audacity to think big and the tenacity to follow through. Your journey, chosen ones, is more than inspiring. It's a catalyst. It's the kind of story that ignites change, not just in individuals, but in entire systems. When you step into your purpose, you become a disruptor. Your success isn't about personal accolades. It's about shifting paradigms, creating ripples that expand far beyond your immediate circle. Comment transformational spirit if you feel this alignment with greatness, if you felt the weight of a calling that goes beyond yourself. But let's address the deeper truth here. This recognition didn't come easily. You've had to fight for your place, to prove your worth in spaces that weren't designed for you. They didn't expect you to succeed because you didn't fit their mold. And yet, you did. You shattered their expectations. Not because you sought their approval, but because you refused to let their limitations define you. This journey wasn't about seeking validation. It was about fulfilling your purpose. The recognition from innovators isn't the goal. It's a byproduct of living boldly and authentically. This kind of recognition often comes with resistance. Your journey disrupts comfort zones, both for those around you and for the systems you're challenging. They may try to dismiss you, to undermine your achievements, or to attribute your success to luck. But the truth is undeniable. Your journey stands as evidence of what's possible when faith, resilience, and bold action intersect. Philippians 2 verse 15 reminds us that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Chosen ones, your light shines in a way that can't be ignored, even by those who may not fully understand it. Your ability to inspire recognition from innovators also comes from your authenticity. Innovators aren't drawn to imitation. They're drawn to originality. They see in you a rawness, a realness that stands out in a world full of pretense. You don't pretend to have it all together, yet you carry yourself with a quiet confidence that speaks volumes. Your willingness to embrace your imperfections, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep moving forward makes you magnetic. It's not about being perfect, it's about being true. Your journey also speaks to the universal desire for growth and transformation. Innovators recognize in you a reflection of their own struggles, their own moments of doubt and breakthrough. They see the parallels between your journey and theirs, and it reminds them of why they started. You become a mirror, reflecting back the passion, determination, and vision that brought them to where they are. This is why your story resonates on such a profound level. It's not just your story. It's a shared human experience of overcoming and evolving. But let's be clear, this recognition isn't about fame or applause. It's about impact. When your journey inspires innovators, it creates a ripple effect. The recognition you receive isn't just for you. It's a signal to others that they, too, can rise. It's a reminder that greatness isn't reserved for the privileged or the perfect. It's available to anyone willing to step into their purpose. Your journey becomes a blueprint, a source of hope for those who are searching for their own path. Your alignment with innovators is also deeply spiritual. God has placed you in a position to influence, to lead, and to inspire. This isn't by chance, it's by design. Matthew 5 verse 14 says, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid." Your journey is that light. Chosen ones. It's a beacon for those who are lost, a guide for those who are searching. This recognition isn't about elevating you. It's about pointing others toward the same source of strength, hope, and purpose that has carried you. Chosen ones. Your ability to inspire recognition from innovators is a testament to the greatness within you. It's a reminder that your journey is about more than personal success. It's about leaving a legacy. It's about showing others what's possible when they dare to believe in something greater, when they refuse to settle for mediocrity, and when they choose to walk boldly in their purpose. As you reflect on this truth, let it encourage you to keep moving forward. Even when the path feels uncertain, let it remind you that every step you take is creating ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. We've reached the most powerful sign, the one that reveals how your story becomes a blueprint for transformation. This is the culmination of everything you've learned, fought for, and achieved. Stay with me, because this final sign will change how you see your journey. The final sign is blueprint for transformation. Chosen ones, your life is not just a collection of experiences. It's a masterclass in resilience, purpose, and growth. Every move you've made, every battle you've fought, and every victory you've claimed has created a roadmap for others to follow. Your story isn't just about your success. It's about demonstrating what's possible when someone refuses to let adversity define them. Your life is living proof that transformation is attainable for anyone who dares to embrace their divine calling. This blueprint isn't just inspiring, it's revolutionary. When people see how you've turned pain into purpose, fear into courage, and doubt into unwavering faith, something shifts within them. It's no longer about admiring your journey from a distance. It's about seeing the potential in their own. They begin to believe that if you can overcome, they can too. That's the true power of your story. Not just that it inspires, but that it sparks transformation in others. Your life's transformation has not been a straight path. It has been messy, unpredictable, and at times painful. But within that chaos, God has been weaving together a masterpiece. Think about the moments when you felt like giving up, when the odds seemed insurmountable, and when it felt like no one understood your struggle. Those moments weren't wasted. They were laying the foundation for something greater, a story that would one day serve as a beacon of hope for others. Romans 8 verse 18 captures this beautifully. "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." The impact of your blueprint lies in its authenticity. It's not about portraying a perfect journey. It's about being real. People aren't moved by perfection. They're moved by relatability. They see your scars and realize they're not alone in their struggles. They see your victories and realize those wins are possible for them too. Your transparency, chosen ones, is what makes your blueprint so powerful. It gives others permission to embrace their imperfections and to believe that transformation is within their reach. Your journey is also deeply spiritual. Each step you've taken has been guided by something greater than yourself. You've learned to trust in divine timing, to surrender when the path seemed unclear, and to move forward even when fear whispered for you to stop. This faith has been the cornerstone of your transformation. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reminds us, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Your story is evidence of that expected end, a life marked by purpose and impact. Consider how your life has already touched others. Think about the conversations you've had, the advice you've shared, or the moments when someone looked at you and said, "You have no idea how much you've helped me." These instances are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are reminders that your transformation is not just for you. It's for the countless lives you're meant to impact. You're not just living your purpose. You're creating a ripple effect that will echo far beyond your lifetime. Your blueprint is also a reminder that transformation is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a final destination, but about continually evolving, learning, and growing. Every new challenge you face becomes another chapter in your story, another opportunity to show others what's possible. Your life is a dynamic example of what it means to walk in faith and purpose, even when the road ahead is uncertain. This blueprint carries a profound responsibility. Chosen ones, you've been entrusted with a story that has the power to change lives. But with that power comes the obligation to use it wisely. It's not about seeking recognition or applause. It's about being a vessel for transformation. Your journey is a testimony to God's faithfulness, a reminder that He can take the broken pieces of our lives and create something extraordinary. Isaiah 61 verse 3 speaks of this transformation. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Your life embodies this promise. Chosen ones, this is your time. The rivals who doubted you, the obstacles that tried to stop you, they were all stepping stones to your greatness. You've shown unmatched resilience, strategic brilliance, and the ability to transform chaos into opportunity. Now, the world is watching as you step into your full potential. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment "Victory Achieved." Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and let's continue this journey together. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you were chosen for this.